Just a couple blocks away from the bustle of Borough Hall is a treasure trove of knowledge, an architectural gem. This is the Brooklyn Historical Society. It was established well over a century ago. Now it's a library and a museum, and its doors will be open this weekend. One of the women in charge of the society, Marcia Eli, agreed to give me a preview of this incredible building.
This building was designed by an architect named George B. Post, who was a very prominent architect in his time. You can see that the outside is full of all sorts of decorative terracotta, and one of the things that I think is most fun and interesting to look at in the exterior of the building are the busts. You've got Shakespeare, you've got Beethoven, you've got Michelangelo, you've got Columbus. It was a way for the architect and the founders of the organization to indicate that they expected this to be a receptacle of great knowledge. The interior of the building has a number of areas, including the tile lobby, the stairwell, and the library that are interior landmarks. The tile lobby famously has Minton tiles, which come from England. Another wonderful feature that Post put into the building are the doorknobs. They're very ornate. And then the keyhole has a little owl that swings back and forth that allows you to put your key in.
Surrounded by the ornate architecture is an interactive exhibit about abolitionists in Brooklyn, and displayed proudly on the walls are two maps that date back to the Revolutionary War. These museum exhibits are open to the public year-round. But this weekend only, the Society will unlock the doors of their pride and joy, the Othmar Library, with special tours by the head librarian, Saturday at 12 and 12:30. Designed by George Post and completed in 1881, the library has long been revered by architectural historians and is preserved as an interior landmark.
One of the really special things architecturally speaking about the library is the fact that this is double height. Our ceiling is actually hanging from a truss, not unlike the Brooklyn Bridge is hanging from a truss. This was an engineering innovation, very unheard of in its day, and one of the things that he did to indicate and show, in a way show off, I guess, about what he had accomplished here was he made sure that the stacks up at the top here don't actually meet the ceiling. So no one has any question in their mind when they look at it that the stacks are not holding up the ceiling. The ceiling is magically being held up in another way.
The Brooklyn Historical Society will be open to the public from noon to 5 tomorrow. There's also over 300 other sites that are taking part in Open House New York. You can find the full list online at ohny.org. Reporting for Currents from Brooklyn Heights, I'm Katie Breidenbach.